Video 39. This is a question that people ask. Some people ride their bikes really hard, uphill, and they get a lot of scuffing issues. And what's really going on is that the piston is getting so hot it's expanding and it's basically squeezing into the bore. So as we talked about in many videos, you got to give bigger clearances. So there's two things you can do to make your two-stroke last longer. And you will lose a tiny bit of power, but I promise you it's nothing you're going to notice unless you're a racer with a stopwatch. I promise you. So what that means is, we've had, especially the little guys with the KTM 85s and the 65s, they're trying to keep up with the older guys and they're giving it. They're going up big hills, which is a big stress. They're getting a lot of scuffing in the bottom. So, no, and then we hone them out and there's still a few marks in there, but it'll actually make it better. So here's what I tell them, and this is what we do for those little KTMs that run into this problem, probably the most. You need to double up your base gaskets, which means you're going to be putting 2 base gaskets in, which is going to raise your cylinder up and reduce your squish band. So you're going to have a tiny bit less power. I promise you won't notice it unless you're a serious racer, but it's going to make the bike run cooler and it's going to make it last longer. And also, after we hone it and having those little marks that you might see left over, we'll give it more lubrication to keep that skirt cooler so that it will keep it more reliable. So the number one thing you can do is, if you keep jamming pistons in there, even after they're broken in, is to give more clearance, 2 base gaskets, and that will solve your problem. It's giving you a bigger squish band, and it will make your bike not as hot internally, and it will keep your piston from jamming into the bore when you're a little bike trying to keep up the big bikes going up big mountains in BC. We see that a lot with these little KTMs, and we solve the problem by doing that. And that's the answer. Now you know. Thanks.